Good morning. Let me just, there we go. This is Angela, Wild Violets Art. Looks like I needed to spend a little bit more time setting up. Found myself losing time this morning. So happy Friday. This is Fri-Yay Kit-Together, and it is another one of my old pumpkins that we're going to be looking at. I haven't been very good about staying up on my paper pumpkins because I've just been obviously unpacking and getting ready to um, work and have everything unloaded and everything. So anyway, this is from October. And of course, I just kind of kept collecting the kits, but I got really excited about this one because they are starting to coordinate kits a little bit more. And the one for November, which I'm cheating because obviously here it is, it's December 1st. Happy December, by the way. This new one, November Warm Wishes, matches or coordinates with the one that we got in October. So I'm just going to use the one in October, and I'm just going to do a few cards. But next Friday, I'm going to be opening up this November one, and we're going to be seeing how we can coordinate the two. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so let me change this over, and I'm going to turn on some more light so that you can see what I'm doing. All right. So paper pumpkin, as you may or may not know, comes every month, and it comes in these cute little boxes that you can cover this paper pumpkin up, and it is just an adorable gift box as well. So this can be used for the holidays. You know, you can put a little something here at both ends, a little cardstock, and wrap it, and it'll just be an adorable holiday box as well. Okay, so this kit comes with, looks like a glitter gel, real red Stampin' Spot, and then these cute little sentiments. Celebrate the wonder and joy of the festive season. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And then, of course, we get this cute little house. I'm not sure if you can see those very well. See if I can put it up against something. And then it's got little snowflakes and little trees. So super cute. All right. Mhm. Oh, and this usually comes in paper inside the box. I've already taken it out, but it can also be used for a gift. So there's lots of uses. Very convenient. Okay, so in this kit, these are cards. They give you blue dots. And then I save these little cardboards because I use them when I mail kits to my customers. It just kind of helps make sure that everything in their kit doesn't get bent or anything. So Stampin' Up! Has these really great instructions that you can go through, and there are um, two different cards, and it looks like two different ways you can do one of the cards. So, and then they always show some alternatives on the back as well. And so there's more that you can do with it than what it says. And obviously you get the stamps so that you can continue to make it. But the best part of being part of Paper Pumpkin as a subscriber, there are more things that you can actually order that you can get refills. And currently, Stampin' Up! Has a set of envelopes and cards that will allow you to continue to make more with what they have. So I'll be showing that next week. I'm going to get some of those cards, and we'll show you how you can continue to make more things with it. So, but I'm really excited. Okay, so now we've got dimensionals, the glue dots that I mentioned, the stamps, and then here they've got the little pre-cut um, embellishments or elements that you're going to put on your card. So it looks like these get stacked, but I think that so much more can be done with this as well. And then you've got these. And then you've got 12 cards and envelopes, or 8, sorry, 8. Yeah, so you've got 8 envelopes and you've got 8 cards, 4 of each design. So you can see these aside. And then they've got more punch art that can go on there. And these are some trees. We've got our sentiment labels. And then they've got these really pretty shimmery accent labels. So really pretty shimmer paper. Okay, so for the first one, we're going to, actually, it looks like so for the first one, it looks like we're going to use one of these. I'm going to be putting together this card. Going to need a small tree, a set of the 2 trees, and we're going to need the sentiment. Okay, so paper pumpkin, as you recall, they come with this little block. And if you need more than one, they come with your first kit. But if you need more than one, the kits that Stampin' Up! Has comes with one of these blocks every single time you buy a kit. So, okay. So we're going to use Merry Christmas. I'm not as much of a fan of the Happy Holidays. Most of my family and friends that I send cards to are Christian. And so I'm going to line it up. And then what I do is I rub across it because I think when you first get your photopolymer, they tend to have a little bit of finish on it. And I'm going to use another one of my Stampin' Up! Blocks so that I can add this sentiment to the end of my card. It says, celebrate the wonder of the season, celebrate the wonder and joy of the festive season. So, okay. All right, so when you get a Stampin' Spot, some people do it differently, but I just cut along one side, and it's usually this front side, and then I peel it back. Doesn't want to open. There we go. And that way I can close it easily and I don't lose lids. Okay. All right. It's nice. The thing about red ink or any of the really dark Stampin' Up! Inks is they do stain your photopolymer. So even though you will clean it off, you'll still find that going to stain your stamp a little bit. So you can see it's just a little pink still, and that's just going to be part of it. It doesn't work any less or stop working. It's just stains it a little bit. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at how we are supposed to. Okay. So this one gets this put here, and then more of the trees get layered on top. So it looks like there's lots of layers. And then the sentiment layers on this really pretty shimmery paper. Okay, so they want me to put lots of dimensionals behind this scene. Or dimensionals behind the trees. Now, when you get these dimensional sheets, I use up every little bit, and sometimes I don't want huge amounts on the backs of my items, so that I'll cut into little pieces. Or you can even cut these big dimensionals in half if you want to save a little bit of time and effort. Okay. I'm going to just line this up with the bottom of the card. So they want you to put this shimmery stuff on the tops of your little houses. And I'm going to do it before I start putting the trees on, so the trees don't get in the way. It's like I'm supposed to follow the roof line of where the snow is. Places wherever there's snow. So I'm going to try not to touch that part while I place my trees. Looks like the biggest tree goes in the middle. And it looks like I missed a couple of windowsills of the door. Okay, and then this one goes over to the left. It kind of covers up these cute little houses. And I think you could actually put the Merry Christmas down here and not put any trees at all, and it'd be okay. And then this one. I don't like it covering up the front door, so. Okay. And then this sentiment, we're going to put blue dots on the back of the shimmery piece. sentiment is going to get more dimensionals. Now I'm going to be really careful because this is wet still and it may take a little bit to dry, but can you see the shimmer? Shimmer gel that's I think that's what I have no idea what it's called, but I used to use it all the time on my cards and it was always really pretty. So you could probably buy more and put more on the rooftops wherever the snow is. So, okay, now I want this sentiment on the inside of my card as well. Sure that I to touch it. Probably should have done the stamping ahead of time. There we go. Cute little sentiment to go with my sweet card. And then I'm going to put this aside to dry. But here is the envelope that it goes with. So isn't that pretty? So it matches the sweet little card. All right, so now we're going to do the second card. Hi, Linda. Yeah, this is a cute one, and I can't wait for next week because they match as well. And we're going to do some mixing and matching just because. So this is just a really cute little card, and you don't have to use or do it the way they show. You can have these for something else. I saw Stampin' Up! Had made these, some of the artisans made these into gift tags. So you just would cut it so that it, or even just put a hole here, and then you've got enough room for to and from. And these ones as well could be gift tags. You could cut them down and you've got enough room for to and from. But we're supposed to layer it on this card. So you get like, looks like there's all kinds of neighborhood going on. Okay, so this one would go like that. And then this one will go like that. And you've got all kinds of three-dimensional for a town. And it's a really sweet little card. Okay, so we're going to stamp Merry Christmas again. And I think this time I'm going to wait till I'm all done with the card before I put that shimmery on. So I guess that's a better idea because you really don't want to be touching it again for a little while. Okay. Christmas. And then I'm going to stamp on the inside my little sentiment that they gave you. Husband is a fan for sentiments on the inside. He gets dismayed by all the blank space. Feels like he has to fill it up with stuff and it stresses him out. So so we will give him something on the inside so he doesn't have to feel like he has to fill it up with verse or a message. Okay. So let's go back to the outside. Let's start putting dimensionals on the back, and this will be the first one that goes down. Have you guys put together your cards, those of you that are making them? I know that I'm way behind. I have not done nearly as much as I'm supposed to, but you know, we went up to my sister's for Thanksgiving, and that took up a bit of time. I'm just so far behind on all my Christmas cards, and I'm not going to overdo it this year with Christmas projects. I just don't think I have the time and capability this year. Next year, obviously, I won't have an excuse as a move. So hopefully I'll have more time to put together some things. I do love giving handmade gifts. My favorite. My sister's inspiring me because she has taken up knitting and she makes some beautiful things. And I think that would be a great way to just have a little time with my husband as he is watching football. I can sit there and knit. Okay, really fun. Look at all the 3D elements to this. It's just what a fun card. So you can kind of see the 3D a little bit better that way. Okay, so now we need more trees. And this one, actually, this one doesn't take any trees. So it's just these little shimmery pieces. And our sentiment. And as you can see, the best thing is Stampin' Up! Always gives you extra. We only have 8 cards, so they give you 2 extra in case you have a boo-boo. So, all right. So this gets the glue dots on the back. And this sentiment sorry about that. My little earbud just died. So, all right. Sounds like you can still hear it a bit. Okay. All right. So this one's done. Let me there. Now you can't hear it. Okay. So now we're going to add a little bit of the shimmer to the card front again. And just going to add it around the rooftop and windowsills, wherever there is little snow. You can also add it to your trees if you want to, but what I would like is a sentiment for the inside from our home to yours, since we have a new home this year. Cute. All right. So can you see the shimmer a little bit? Really cute Christmas cards. All right. So don't forget, next week we're going to get into the warm wishes. And as you can see, just from the sneak peek from the outside, it matches what we've been putting together. So we're going to have some fun combining the two and come up with some different ideas. So, all right, that's all I have today. I hope you have a great day. If you want to join Paper Pumpkin, I've given you a link. Paper Pumpkin is just really fun. There's just surprises every month. You don't know what you get until you'll get like a little bit of a sneak peek. And if it doesn't look like it's something that you're interested in, don't be shy about pausing it, because you can pause it for a month or pause it for a few months. Even if you're interested, but you just financially maybe can't do it, it's about $25 a month, maybe a little bit less, and you can just pause it and wait for a month that something interests you, or you can bring it back up again anytime. It's really flexible and a great way to just have some home crafting. You don't have to have a lot of supplies. All you need is a pair of scissors. As you can see, they give you all the adhesive that you need. They give you any of the embellishments that you need, obviously the cards and envelopes. If it's a treat box, they'll give you everything for that as well, the ribbon and everything. So super fun. All right. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.